Material Self. Members: Mil Jefferson Jalop, Del ARNAIZ, Franz Leonard Rodriguez, Jesse Miles ORAñO, Jude Talandron, Judel CABARRUBIAS, Ryan DIZO, and AJ Stewart CANTONAO. Objectives: to be able to identify the role of material objects in the self-description and self-perceptions. To be able to enumerate the primary influences on how much we invest ourselves to them. To be able to identify the implications of possession or lack of them to self-esteem and the feeling of well-being. To be able to define what "we are what we have" means. So hello everyone, my name is Mil Jefferson Jalop, and I'm going to discuss about William James. So according to William James, the material self is comprised of mind items, places, and even persons. These belongings are seen as extension of people's personalities. One example is, you define your clothes as my wardrobe, since they reflect certain characteristics of your personality. And also, the body, according to James, is the material self's most innermost component. Furthermore, you consider particular bodily area to be more personal or intimate than others. Your clothes, which both protects and projects your body, is the next factor to consider. Then there's your family. You're biologically related to them, so you share both their glory and their disgrace, etc. Thank you. Roles of material objects. So for the material objects, there are 4 material self-investment from the picture: the body, clothes, immediate family, and home, to be discussed by my following group mates.
Body. Body is the innermost part of our material self. Intentionally, we are investing in our own body. We are directly attached to this commodity that we cannot live without. It says that we, ourselves, are investing our own body. It's up to us on how we handle it. Because we can do everything we want in our own body. It's up to us if we like to drink alcohol too much, so you can get a liver failure at the young age, or it's either you can get healthier by maintaining the recommended body weight, eat a balanced diet, engage in regular physical activities, do not smoke or use drugs. By that, we can maintain our body healthier and stronger.
Your clothes reflect certain aspects of your personality, and you designate them as my wardrobe. Especially, James identified the body as the innermost aspect of the material self. Also, you perceive certain body parts as more private or intimately yours as compared to the others.
This is Cadet ORAñO, and my topic to discuss is about one of the role of material object, the immediate family. Immediate family, another significant portion of our identity, is held by our parents and siblings. What they do or become has an impact on us. We consider our immediate family as the nearest replica of ourselves. When we say replica, it is somewhat like duplicate of ourselves. How can we say that our immediate family is a replica of ourselves? Come to think of it, when our family member dies, part of ourselves dies too. When they achieve success, we feel their victories as well. Our parents and siblings has an impact to us in every aspect. What they do affects us. All in all, ourself has a huge investment in our immediate family. What we become is because of our immediate family being part of it.
Good day, I am Francois Rodriguez. Home. Home is a permanent or non-permanent residence of an individual, groups, or family. It is a fully or semi-sheltered space that have a both interior and exterior aspect of it. Home is a place where one not only feels comfortable, but a place where they look forward to live it every day. A person could have every materials in the entire world, but it would nothing if there is no someone he or she can share it. So it means home is also semantically related to the sharing the happiness, grief, material things to one's family. Home gives people a place to care about the people they most mean to them. A home is more than a place. It is a feeling. It is a feeling of contentment and happiness sharing to the ones they love. Home means that no matter what one is going through and no matter how challenging the life gets, there is someone who look out for them. The one knows that a place is their home when they are comfortable uh, to present their true description of themselves because they know they will receive definite acceptance. It is a sanctuary for them when they can do anything they please and then not be judged afterwards. Thank you.
Good day, sir. So the next is we were attached to things because we invested ourselves in them. So we were attached to things. It means we were devoted to the things, or we give attention, or we give time or love to a certain thing. The more we recognize them. So the more self-gifted time we devote to a particular object, the more we identify with it. So for example, if you have my pencil was stolen by my classmate, so I can easily identify what my pencil is or my pencil is because I know what it is what my pen looks like or what my pencil looks like. So I can easily determine that that is my pencil because I give love, I give importance to my thing, or I give time. That's why I can easily identify what my pencil looks like. So according to James 1890, a man's self is the sum total of all what he can call his. So according to James, a man's self is the total or is the sum of all what he have or what he acquire. Thank you, sir.
Let us now proceed to the implications of possession or lack of them for self-esteem and the feeling of well-being. We are what we have. As Russell Belk said, we regard our possession as part of ourselves. We are what we have and what we possess. There is a direct link between self-identity with what we have and possess. Our wanting to have and possess has a connection with another aspect of the self and the material self. Our possessions are a major contributor to the reflection of our identities. Related streams of research are identified and drawn upon in developing this concept, and implications are derived for consumer behavior. Because the construct of extended self involves consumer behavior rather than buyer behavior, it appears to be a much richer construct than previous formulations positing a relationship between self-concept and consumer brand choice. As we become older, the value we place on material possessions decreases. Material possessions, however, gain greater worth over time if we use them to discover satisfaction and identify them with key events, accomplishments, and people in our lives. Let me give you an example. These shoes. If I use these shoes on a regular basis and it just goes old, ugly, and broken, of course its value decreases. However, if I use the shoes in a certain event, for example, a competition, a running event, and I win that certain competition, it has a sentimental value knowing that I use the shoes for a competition that I love and even won.
Hello everyone, I'm Cadet CABARRUBIAS and I'm going to give an example of we are what we have. So we are what we have, it means that what we own or what material we own that is closely defined or symbolized to ourselves. Example, a person passes away, the chair in the dining room is where the person is always seated. So before namatay tong tao, he always used this chair. And this chair will, or this material possession gains a higher value sa atong namatay nga tao. And by that, the chair will serve as a continual reminder of the person who is seated there. And as a result, the family members to that person are having difficulty selling or giving away the chair. Because that chair will be the reminder of the person who passed away. Kay marag mauna man na ang kanang chair kay marag mauna man na nag-identify o nag-symbolize sa atong kuan sa katong namatay nga tao. So we are what we have and what we possess is all about when material possession of a person that is closely defined or identify to the person. And that's all. Thank you.